I mean, there's a thin line between entertaining and degrading. And I think when people questioned why I tweeted, why not? You know, everything is all about social media nowadays. You have Twitter, you have Instagram, you have you interviewing me for online purposes. So um, it's my own account, and I guess whatever I feel in one snap of a button through your mobile phone, more than 1 million of my followers will know how I experience and how I feel for that moment. So it's all real time, and I think that's what makes me raw, and that what makes everything so real. So to answer your question, I was comparing two shows because that's what I felt at that time, and that's the truth. You know, never ako nabastos ng ganung paraan. So whether it was whispered in my ear or whether something was said to me in front of national TV, um, I felt that I was violated as a woman, and I will not tolerate those kinds of questions. It's simply unacceptable. Yeah, I am not maarte whatsoever. If you know me, and if you followed my career, hindi ako yung type na wala akong sinasagot. As a matter of fact, sometimes I'm tactless. Lahat ng mga tinatanong sa akin, sinasagot ko. Basta hindi below the belt. So, sa tingin ko, hindi na tama kung tanghaling tapat, nanonood ang mga anak mo, nanonood ang buong bayan, tapos kahit na ibulong sa tenga mo na mga kababuyan at mga kabastusan na mga tanong, I don't want to be a part of that. You know, I don't want to have my kids be a part of that, and I don't need to be a part of that, so I quit the show. No, because the kids were brought to the kitchen. So, syempre, na-train ko na yung mga yaya. Kung may mga masisela na bahagi sa show, dalhin na lang sila sa kusina. And ako naman, matagal na ako nag-host ng showbiz talk show. And para sa akin, ang intriga, it comes with the territory. And I'm one of the high-profile celebrities. And, you know, a lot of controversy has been linked to my name. So, I'm used to it. Ang ayoko lang talaga yung pambabastos at kabastusan ng mga tanong. Well, if I had my way, one thing that I would like to host is something like lifestyle, about travels, about people's lives, in-depth stories about what they do, their jobs, a day in the life of Maria Ressa, you know, what she does when she wakes up, how she helps others. You know, at the end of the day, gusto ko naman na may positive sense pa rin. You know, I think that's our own ways and means to, you know, share our celebrity for the good and to share it with society na meron ka namang maitutulong sa kanila. At habang pinapanood nila yung segment mo or yung show mo, you know, they go home and, you know, they feel na, ay, may natutunan ako sa show ni Ruffa. No, I haven't talked to them about it. I think they know my sentiments because of my Twitter account. And for me, I was able to give my resignation letter. It's not my job anymore to go and, you know, fire people or ask the MTRCB to fire these people. You know, for me, I hope it's a lesson learned also for them to be careful next time because, you know, we are indeed celebrities, and especially me, I do have a heart of steel already when it comes to intrigas. But at the end of the day, you know, if it comes to like kabastusan, I'm still a woman, and I will not accept, you know, being degraded like that on national TV, especially on my birthday. No, they didn't share anything with me, but I think they're doing their job now. So for me, I am not part of the show anymore. I've aired my sentiments. I'm very happy that I now have my Saturdays free. I'll be spending more time with my kids. When the sun is out, we'll go diving for the weekend. You know, these are little treasures in life that I will immensely look forward to. Yes, the Ruffa Child Foundation. I'll be very busy with that. You know, it's something that I've always wanted to do and I've been doing since 1998. Pero maganda yung na-relaunch ko kasi syempre nagpakasal ako, nawala ako sa focus for a while. And I think now that I'm older and wiser, I know what I want. And I know that I will be determined and consistent to help others. Excited ako for this new chapter in my life. Well, in 1998, I was very active in Ruffa Child, and I was very active until I got married, and that's when I lost focus because I moved to Istanbul, and I became a housewife. I became a mother. I concentrated on my family life for a time. Now that I'm back for good, I think it's high time that I relaunch Ruffa Child, and I know more about what it is to like help others, and my children are also involved. I want them to really be there and do a lot of volunteer work para maramdaman din nila na itong buhay natin ngayon, these are all blessings from God. Yung ibang tao, hindi ganito ka-blessed. So kailangan maging thankful sila sa lahat ng mga ginagawa nila. And gusto ko sila maging socially responsible. Well, I think right now I'm just more mature and I know what I want. Like, I have a lot of people that are helping me with this cause, and now it's not only about building houses; it's about building dreams for people. I also have my other advocacy, speak out against domestic violence. So these are causes that I really take to heart. And siguro back then, it doesn't make a difference really. Kumbaga, it's always been in my heart to help others. It's just that now, mas determined na ako at mas magiging consistent ako. It reminds me, of course, it reminds me of the past. And I always tell them, share your story to a friend. Talk to someone. Wag mong i-enclose yung buhay mo sa taong nagpapasakit sa'yo. Kasi kung wala ka masabihan, dala-dala mo yun sa dibdib mo. And I don't think mas makakatulong pa yun sa'yo. So, importante talaga, meron kang strong support system. At kung wala, dapat meron silang hotline na matatawagan. And syempre, talking to these women, na alam kong they're in a place where I was in many years ago, my heart bleeds for them, and I really would like to help them. Well, I guess not the most touching, but the most recent one was when I was at a hearing, very ironic. I was at a hearing in Quezon City Hall, and somebody came up to me and she said, Rufa, alam kong, you support the cause of like domestic violence. Kaya ako nandito ngayon kasi kinidnap yung mga anak ko, napaka-powerful ng asawa ko, wala akong matakbuhan. So we exchanged numbers and binigay ko sa kanya yung number ng hotline kung sinong pwede niyang tawagan. So, I mean, little stories like that, they just break my heart dahil wala silang mapuntahan, wala silang mahingi ng tulong. So if I can help them in my own little way, why not?